Okay, I want to show you how I would go about planning an article, and I'm going to start off with the theme words and phrases that I've got from Web Content Studio. So I'm just going to copy those and paste them into a text file. Those are the phrases. Let me get the theme words as well. Let's go to the theme words section, copy those. Okay, and I can now close Web Content Studio. I'll paste those other phrases in there, and I'm just going to select all of these, and I'm just going to sort them in order, and then I'm going to put the title at the very top: how to buy a laptop. Okay, and I'm going to save that file. Now I'm going to go over to a mind mapping tool. Now you can do something very similar with MindJet's Mind Manager, but I use NovaMind because I like the way that it organizes things when I import a text file. So I'm going to go down to import and import a plain text file and select my text file that I've just created, and then what NovaMind will do is it will actually build a mind map using the top item as the central item in my mind map, and all other items within that list will be spokes off of that central item. So here we are. Now it's a little bit big because there's lots of phrases and keywords in there, and I can't actually sort of zoom to the normal size, but you can see there that this is what started us off. Now I've got, originally I ordered them by alphabetical, and that's just so that I can find things a lot easier, because there's some of these I'm going to want to delete, some of these I'm going to want to keep, but the next job really is then just to start dragging them around. And at the moment they're all linked to the central item, but in NovaMind I can actually swap them around. So I can say, right, I want that to go to there, I want this one also to go to there. You can see that those have been added now as branches from my laptop. This one I think I can probably delete because it's a little bit of replication, and that one I can delete as well. And then the idea really is just to keep going, organizing them all, and I'm going to pause the video until I've got a little bit more done, and then I can show you what we end up with. Okay, I've done a little bit of fiddling around, and I've done a bit of dragging and dropping, and I've basically categorized things. So for example here, the CPU, I've got AMD, the core, Intel core. These are words and phrases that are related to the CPU. And let's look at memory. We've got 1 gig of RAM, which is what some people are a bit looking for perhaps as a minimum. We've got the words ROM and RAM, which are important when you're writing about this. We've got another section for laptop batteries, category of laptop. So let's just drag this into the view here. Business, desktop replacement, gaming, laptop, portable, mobile, light. You might want a light laptop, smaller laptops. Design may come into the category, or that might go somewhere else. Some people look for specifically for Apple or Mac laptops, ultrabooks, travelers, ultra portables, tablets, video gaming, laptops for web surfing, and so on. So you've then got here a detailed plan that when you come to write your article, you can just refer to your mind map. Now all categories are collapsed, but I can easily uncollapse them all, and then that would look a little bit more like this. Let me just resize it so you can see, and then that would be a perfect plan for writing an article on this particular topic. Let's just zoom in a little bit more, and we'll go back and we'll collapse the map. The other good thing you've got with this NovaMind is that for any topic that you've got, let's say we're working on this section, say categories of laptops. So just drag that into the main view. For any of these particular sections, you can just open up the notes section and scribble down some notes to help you as you do a little bit of research on the type of laptops perhaps that are good for gaming. The other thing you have got with NovaMind is you've got this list view, or they call it the outline view, where each of the main items in the mind map are listed, and then you can sort of expand them as and when, so that if you wanted to work on operating systems, you could then go across there and have a look and talk about the Android, Windows 7 Home Premium, the Mac iOS operating systems, and so on. So for me, this type of tool is really great for planning and organizing an article. And in fact, it's good for organizing everything, but specific for articles. You can also draw lines, of course, between sections that are relevant. So for example, mobile graphics adapters might talk about NVIDIA and various other specific types, but that links in well with the graphics, where you might talk about the graphics processing unit in the video, maybe resolutions and stuff like that, other stuff. And you see resolution here is also found within the monitors, so I could say, right, let's just link resolution over to video, and we've made that connection now, so that we can start to build up a much better plan of how we're going to organize our article and then finally build it. And then all you've got to do is just go through these points, write about these points, and you've got a fantastic article.